It's Gina Rose. What's that called again, Miss Gina Rose?
It's called Feel So Good.
Feel so good, man.
Yes.
Listen, she live here on the Cookout, man. Let's give her a round of applause, man. Miss Gina. Live at the Cookout, man.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on. So listen, let's first talk about this single, man. Feel So Good. What inspired that?
Oh gosh.
Just feeling good, huh?
Just feeling good. Like this
Right.
song is actually a few years old, right? It was a single that I pushed for a while, but it just had a good concept behind it. Just like when you're with that person that you just everything clicks, everything's right.
Right.
It feels good. I mean, what
Okay,
other
okay.
way can you describe it? So that's what that song was all about.
So somebody inspired to write that song. It's a boo out there that's inspired to write that song. Can he get some of the royalties? You know
no.
He can get the royalties?
No, I can't have that.
Man, somebody made you feel so good. You put that on the song. He ain't even gonna get mentioned in the BET Awards. You know, Miss Christine is like, thank my mother, thank God, and all that.
not the boo.
Dude ain't hear me at home, but I gave them feelings. No,
but thank you to whoever inspired certain songs.
That's
it
right.
because they're all from certain experiences. So you know, yeah.
Well, at least it's a dude that inspired a good song, because we always on the bad end of the stick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
but y'all be causing it, so
that's true. That is true.
That's right.
I mean,
right.
gotta
We
talk
do
about the
dress it
good
up.
and the bad in music.
Well, at least it's not like a male bashing song. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's a feel good song, so that's what's going on.
Yeah, that one, yes, for sure.
So let me ask you a question, man. Who is Miss Gina? Who is Gina Rose?
Gina Rose is a singer, songwriter, performer. I'm a mom too. I know you guys are talking about in the last segment. I have a son, 16 years old.
That's what's
I'm a
up.
mother. I am a teacher. You guys were talking about that earlier. I was quiet in the background, but
I'm young to have a 16-year-old kid.
All right.
thank you. Yes, I'm also a music teacher. I teach elementary school, K through 5th grade.
Wow.
That's my day. You know, I love doing that as well. So there's a lot of things about me.
Well, I'm going to get with you after the show because my daughter, she's at a learning stage of singing.
Okay.
And she really, everybody, I think she's worse at it, but everybody thinks she's good. So I'm trying to get, she's 8 years old.
She's 8? Okay.
And she sings in the shower. Oh, good Lord.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
singing in the shower.
I mean, that's where it starts. As my mom told me, I was starting in the car, just in the back seat singing, and it went from there. So,
I stopped singing because my mom said I couldn't hold a tune in a bucket.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Mom.
Yeah, she ruined it.
But you had other talents.
I'm glad.
Got girls. So listen, you knew when you was a child that you was supposed to be singing.
I knew. Oh, yes.
You had some connection with music, I guess.
I did. Just growing up around church all the time.
So you started singing in church?
Definitely started singing in the church. And outside of that, just in school and growing up in middle school, doing programs. Even outside of that, my mom used to bring me to a lot of different things. Union Temple Youth Choir. I don't know if you're familiar with Union Temple Baptist Church. Wow, we travel all over, sing with so many people, and that's how I really got my first start, like learning how to sing background for national artists and things like that. So I've been doing it for a long time, high school and then to college. I started at Morgan State as a psychology major, but I had to leave and go back home, and I said, you know what, I love psychology, but I want to study music. So I went to UDC, University of District of Columbia, shout out, and graduated with my bachelor's of music and classical voice. So I'm classically trained.
Nice.
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? Musically? Musically, I have my top list.
Okay.
So my top list, Michael Jackson,
All right.
Luther Vandross.
Oh, them two greats right there.
Those two right
Luther
there. My
Vandross.
man.
Say
Tina
you're gonna
Marie.
be, say you're
Tina.
gonna be.
Yes,
My man, I
Tina
love Luther.
Marie. Tina Marie is my girl.
Legends
Definitely
right there.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Patty LaBelle. And
Patty
Shaka
LaBelle.
Khan. Like those are my. Of course,
Shaka
there's many
Khan.
others, but those are my
Yes.
top.
Do we
Shaka
have
Khan.
any more Luther Vandross?
No.
Michael
No.
Jackson?
She said no.
Tina
I mean,
Marie's out here now. I mean,
there's a lot of great artists. To
Yes, it
me
is.
personally, I personally feel like Bruno Mars is on Michael-esque. No one will ever. There will never be another
Right,
Michael.
never be
I'm
But
in that
as
new
far
song
as
out.
his songs, but he's consistent.
Yeah.
He has a hit after hit after hit.
I
He's
gotta
a
get on
musician.
Bruno, man. I don't have a lot.
got to.
I don't have a lot of Bruno, but
Bruno has a
I
great
listen
voice.
to a lot of music.
He does. He
The
does.
thing that I would, I love Bruno Mars and I think he can dance.
Yeah.
However, he cannot dance better than Chris Brown. So when people talk about, Chris Brown, now as far as Bruno Mars has that singing that Michael Jackson has, yes. And Bruno Mars is famous for putting, like Rose said, hit after hit after.
Yeah.
But that Chris Brown, baby, He got the Michael
dance.
Jackson
That's for
dances,
sure.
okay?
He can dance.
Chris
He
Brown
can
dance
get
like-
it
Chris
together.
Brown
He
definitely
can
dance
dance.
like that.
And Chris
Yeah.
Brown is also famous for dropping hits after hits after
Yes,
hits.
he has his too.
Because his
I got a
album
little
was
love
really
for
nice.
Chris Brown on this side of the room.
I
I feel
know.
a little Chris Brown fever over there right
I
now.
know. I feel it
See,
too.
you can run it. You about to break it. And I think you ready to go wall to wall. Hey, I'm going to tell you,
Nothing
this little
wrong
Chris
with
Brown little thing over there. You got a little
Chris is
crush on
dope.
Chris Brown or something, little sis.
Chris Brown couldn't handle me. I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Nah, I'm gonna miss you. I think you feel it. I'm feeling a little Chris Brown from you over there, man. You try
I
feeling
feel
Chris
it
Brown a
too.
little bit. You probably got the posters.
No sausage,
Hold on for a
y'all.
second. Let me deal with this. Do you got Chris Brown posters at home?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna send some people over to do an inventory of your house.
Oh Lord.
So listen, this is a real Chris Brown fan.
All y'all gonna find is
Who was at fault, him or Rihanna?
both.
Okay.
Yep.
And the reason why I say both is because both Rihanna and Chris were grown.
Uh-huh.
Rihanna needed to learn how to control her attitude as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You don't strike a male and feel like you have that right to put your hands on a male and that male doesn't hit you back. Now, when Chris Brown told his story, it was a biography. I really enjoyed.
I saw it on Netflix. It was a good show.
I really enjoyed watching it, number one, because he was really real. You can tell that he was speaking from his heart. Number two, we all looked at Chris Brown like he did something so bad. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, you hit this girl, this beautiful woman, things like that, and we didn't hear his side. Now that we hear his side, now people are looking at Rihanna like you is a crazy woman. Because you could have carried it a total different way. But I say both of them is wrong because when you love each other, that's not how you define love. Rihanna, if you were that upset, you could have at least communicated with him. Listen, this is why I'm upset. We need to learn how to talk. And because they were a public figure, with Chris Brown putting his hands on her and, you know, she's a Caribbean woman. So you could probably pinch her and her skin to turn red, like mine. You can pinch my skin and it turn red. Some women are easily... some women are easily bruised.
Well, I'm light-skinned as hell and not easily bruised.
Okay? And that's what I'm saying. It couldn't have been that he was bashing her or beating her in her face. He probably hit her one time and her eye probably blacked. But I still love both of them. And Rihanna, we need to see some pregnancy pictures, baby. Because this weight that you picking up is not natural. Okay? It is not natural. And
It's
we
not the
know
devil
you got
shot
that
it up.
booby job done.
It ain't
Okay?
the devil shot. No.
I don't know.
Reed,
I
you
don't know
can't.
what you read.
I love Caribbean women, but you just don't get Kelly. You with me? You just don't get that big in your breasts overnight. No, Rihanna went and got her boobs done. I love you, Rihanna. But don't get nothing else done, baby, okay? Because that's why I loved you, because you didn't get anything done. You were you. And now her breast is just out there, but it's just like, dang.
Well, look, I just want to do that little test real quick. Now I know that you ain't a real super Chris Brown lover. I'm good now, sis.
Thank you.
I want to touch on that for a second. So listen, so you started singing.
Yeah.
You was a kid. You sang in church and all that down. And you talked about your favorite. Oh yeah, that's what we was at. I lost my train of thought. That's my little sister over there. So nothing. A lot of people from today's age don't really inspire you like the greats.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a lot of people that are out. I do. But when it comes to like real singing, like real live on the stage,
Who real live can sing right now to you? Like who can
To
really
me?
like do it like the Whitney Houstons and the Anita Bakers and Patti LaBelle's? Who can get out there?
Definitely.
I know Jennifer Hudson can get
I
down
was
and
about
do
to
it
say,
right.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Hudson
Hudson's
vocally,
still
she's
vocally
a
right.
freaking beast vocally. Yes.
Who
else?
yeah, but I know another one who was singing that song that we were playing right before break. We were playing.
Oh yeah, we was playing Miss
were
Gina
playing-
Rose, man.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Gina
There we
Rose.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Miss Gina Rose.
I love it.
So listen, would you say Miss like you got like a old soul music type style, but because the song you just played that sound good, feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that. I think we need more feel good music because people we
We do.
used to get to. I think music used to be at a place where used to feel bad and you put on a good song make you feel better.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes music can be depressing too.
Very,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it can be.
But
It can be.
yeah, I think we need to get back to
Just
just
full of nothing.
making good music. I think
we do.
I think last week we was talking about when Ty was on the show that and how you feel about this. A lot of people now are making music to make money instead of just making good music.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's
and it's
true.
like so much of your creativity has been curbed by labels, execs to tell you what type of song to make. And I think what happens is when in the big scheme of it, you want to be successful, you want to be profitable, whatever you do.
Right.
But the bad thing is that when your creativity is geared around you making money and no longer you making good product.
Right.
And I think that's a lot to deal with. It's like I'm enforced to evil because I heard a lot of people not do music say, you know what? Yeah, that's a good song, but that's not what sells. But that was a good song. And now you it takes away from your creativity because no longer are you making a song that comes from the heart. Now this song has to sell. And then I think that pollutes it. It makes it toxic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When everything's like, that's like me preaching a message and I say, well, you know what? This message right here gonna save people's souls. But this message right here gonna give me a lot of views and likes and get people in the church.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how it is nowadays. And ministry has become like that. Do I want to preach the truth or do I want to preach what people want to hear?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you may have a song, somebody will say, yeah, but nobody wants to hear that.
And that's a fact. That happens all the time. Like you're trying to find something where, yes, you want to appease the people, but you want to connect with the people too because artists are putting out songs, it may be a hit and on the top of the charts, but like a month or two later, we don't remember that song. There's no longevity there. Like the Luthers and the Michaels and the Tinas and the Shakas, we still singing those songs. My son is singing those songs. Like, songs that we hear on the radio, they're going to be there for a while. And then it's just, okay, we had our hit, we got our money.
But you know what? There's so much funny you say that because, like, look,
let's go to the next
all the songs that have I'm saying all, 60 to 70%, maybe 80 of the songs that came out in the last 5 years are no longer in rotation.
Exactly.
That's like Will Smith's song "Summertime." That song will be played.
Classic. I have to hear that every summer. That lets me know summer's
here. That song was made years ago. You know what I'm saying? People still singing "Summertime."
Yep.
But it's like there's certain songs that stay. But like I'm gonna tell you what, like a lot of these artists right now that got a song that's popping, they're not even gonna be around next year.
That's true.
It's not gonna be something that even come back up in the rotation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They came in the game, they got a bag, and they one-hit wonders and they gone.
Right.
But you don't have like I said, the Luther Vandross. I still listen to Luther Vandross and a lot of the old. I actually prefer a lot of older music. I mean, I like the new school music too because a lot of it's popping, it's good.
Right. Oh yeah,
balance, work out, whatever you want to do.
Out like she said.
Exactly,
and
then music is informative, keeps you going.
I mean, on leg day, I channel my inner hoe, so.
Exactly. You already got the twerk music on Kelly in the gym?
Yeah, it's leg day, so you got to talk about the booty the whole time.
You got to do that.
You got to encourage the booty to grow.
Yeah, and music does that to you. When I'm in the gym, okay, when I'm on that treadmill,
what do you listen to when you're on the treadmill? Hold on for a second. Let me deal with this situation. What are you listening to, kid sister, when you are on the treadmill? Are you twerking at the Planet Fitness? Because that's the case. I can imagine you doing something you're not supposed to be doing at that Planet. What are you listening to at the Planet Fitness?
Kanye's workout plan. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You hear me? Kanye's workout plan.
Oh.
We in there working out on that plan.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's why all the treadmills in the gym are tied up. Because you listen to Kanye's workout
I'll be
plan.
on the Stepmaster, like, throwing
That's
my
what
leg
I
back
wanted.
and everything.
They don't have a Stepmaster in my gym. But I need one of those because I'm telling you, baby. Keisha K.O., she be getting me with them.
Hey, I got a confession. Am I the only one that raps their songs in the gym and sing their songs out loud?
No, I do.
You do that too?
I walk
Okay.
home doing that.
I'm gonna tell you
Because I
what,
heard
man.
you was shooting at the club last night.
I do that, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm by myself, I be
selling drugs in the gym.
I be selling them. I be rapping the rap lines back to myself and all that. Yeah, I do that.
Well, I had to reiterate that.
Yeah, in the head.
Hey, look, I seen somebody do it the other day. I was like, look at him just performing the whole song, knowing I be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
We all do.
That's what's up, man.
Do.
Yeah, I know. I try to, man. Once I put my headphones on, man, I try to get into it, man.
Zone out.
And zone out.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I hate to be interrupted, man, when I'm playing, when I'm working out, man.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of time, and I don't want nobody to have me just wasteful gym conversation.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people, man. I'm just gonna start singing to myself. I think you want to talk to me about something. I know it's rude. I'm just here to work out, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah,
just
that's
put a crazy look on.
Exactly, man. It's way too many conversations being held in the gym, but that's another subject. I gotta talk about Miss Gina Rose, man.
Yes,
true.
But that's what's up. So what you got going on right now? Do you have music out right now?
Right now, I'm working on a new single.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, I can't really talk about
Too much.
Too much of it.
Don't give him too much. Don't give him too much.
I can say it's going to be something pretty dope. Working with a very, very well-known songwriter who wrote this song. Mm-hmm. Major, like he's written for some of the people I talked about and others.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, and major production on that.
You gonna bring it on the cookout though? You gonna get too big for the cookout, right?
No, never.
All right, man. I will make sure. Yeah, I want to make sure
Never.
the cookout get that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure we
Never.
get that.
Yes, I'm definitely working on that. Still performing, of course.
Okay.
You know, when certain things come up. Shout out to my manager TQX, who couldn't be here tonight.
Mm-hmm. That's what's
but
up.
he does a lot for me. He's about to actually go on the road with 112, Jagged Edge next week. So he represents a lot of people. So I got
I like
a good
those
team.
groups right there. I like that. Okay, so you did a little bit heavy hitting.
That's right, Miss
what's up.
Rose.
Yeah.
When you get on, make sure you mention Christina.
Gotcha.
And you're gonna have your own wine glass drinking out of. No
Say
iPhone
iPhone
shorty.
shorty.
Shorty?
No iPhone shorty.
No, just
Because I'm a businesswoman. You have to
Man,
understand.
listen,
Oh, okay.
you know
So
what
So
I
you're gonna be
mean.
drinking out your nice customized wine glass from my Sip with Style by KTLC. Y'all go
Listen,
check me out,
promote.
okay?
Yes.
Shout out my man Horace, man. Listen, I got to shout out my brother Horace, man, from up DeMarco Solar, man. He got his party Saturday, man, up to Tacoma Station. Celebrate my brother. That's my brother, man. DeMarco Solar, Big D, Horace, join all them up there. Up to Tacoma Station. I had to shout my brother out. But listen, that's what's up though, man. So you got that going on. You got a new single coming out.
Yes.
Where's the music they like for my listeners? Where can they go hear some of your stuff right now?
You can hear stuff on YouTube. I like to post a lot of live things. Like this past summer, I opened up for 112.
That's what's up.
I'll be sure.
Man.
Shantae Moore down in Roanoke. So that's like the latest one I have. I like to put live because you can hear recording, but to me as an artist, like if I gotta see you live. Like what are you gonna do on that stage? Like can you really sound like your record or better than the record or whatever? Like that's why I like certain artists because you know when they get on that stage, they're gonna sound like what you need them to sound like. There's no auto tuning going on, no faking in the studio. Some people are just like studio singers and they can't do it live. So that's what I like you guys to see. So you can check me out on YouTube. So my YouTube name is Gina Rose 1. Also on social media, of course, I always am posting clips and stuff like that. Instagram is Miss Gina Rose, MSGinaRose. Facebook, I have a Facebook fan page, and that's just Gina Rose, so you can look that up too, and I'm always posting everything on there. But as far as everything else, I kind of shut down, like, selling the old stuff because I want to focus on the new. So this is the better way for you to see me. See me live, come to a show or whatever, and get you pumped up about what's coming next.
Let me ask you a question. Where are you now in your music career? Like, some people, they're shopping for a deal or, they look for distribution. Where are you? What process are you in right now?
I'm definitely not like shopping for a deal because these days you can do it by yourself. If you have great management, if you have great team behind you, you can do it by yourself.
Put it on the
you can
internet.
push it.
People are gonna
Yes.
Day and age.
And we're going that route right now. So
Okay.
that's the focus for me is to work on this new single and really, really push that single to radio and get it popping on the charts. Like that's our goal. And if a label comes to me, absolutely, we're going to look at the deal. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But if it's a great deal, great offer, you're not selling your soul, you're getting locked into a crazy contract. That, no, can't have that. But if something really great came along, we would definitely look at it. I'm definitely, of course.
Yeah, because Cardi B, if you guys look up Cardi B, she's very real, and she has talked
Cardi.
about how the industry is not what you think it is.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, she had videos that she posted. One day she was really drunk and she posted it, and she's basically stated that she hates it. Like it's not what she thought it was. It's not.
If you don't have a strong back or whatever you want, whatever term you want to say it, no, you shouldn't get in this business. And I've been in this for a while. Yes, no, I'm not big on a crazy big level, but I've seen a lot of stuff, even on the indie level and even on the local level, like being disrespected because of my weight. You know what I'm saying? Like for years and for years, always like, oh, not winning a competition. Or even one time I was in a competition and one of the judges said something about my weight. Like, why are you judging me on my weight? And I came there to clearly sing, and outshone other people, and then they chose someone else local that looked a certain way. So I've dealt with different things.
Let's touch that real quick, Jen. Like, listen, because I was having this conversation the other day. Now, is it fair to say that people with less talent, right? And I hear the label say, you know what? They're not looking for talent. They're looking for what they can market and sell.
That is true.
So, and I think that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is that now you take someone who's less talented for something you can sell. But my thing is that here is something someone told me a long time ago. Everything that is being sold is not the best product. I never understood that till a long time. Somebody told me, they said, listen, everything that you see for sale is not the best product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what they thought, what they have basically sold you on in so many words. So my thing is that, you know, through the manipulation and how you want to look at radio to be able to hypnotize you, radio has a way of hypnotizing us and has a way of telling us what is hot and what is not.
Right.
If, you know, there's a thing about hypnotism. If I hear something over and over again, my mind tells me it's okay to be able to accept it. Yeah. So half the stuff we probably listen to on the radio was probably not, out of no disrespect, it's trash. But anything that I say over and over again is going to be acceptable. And now you're singing the trash because it's what you hear.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like, you know what? If I put it on the radio, you're not going to go any deeper in the crates to find any other music. You turn on the radio station and you accept what the radio station plays.
Right, because they're going to play it over and
they're
over.
They're going to play it over and over, and they're going to make you basically accept it.
Yes.
So a song may not even really be good. It's just the fact that you heard it over and over again and you accept it as being good.
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to tell someone over there. I said, it's not that it's a good song. It's just it became so repetitive that you accept it and then you're singing along with it.
Yeah.
Because you know what, though? Someone told me you can know a good song the first 10, 15 minutes you listen to it.
Yeah.
Most of the songs I hear that I like now, I hate it I didn't like it when I first heard it. But they played it so much on the radio, and I'm like,
I kind of like this.
Now I'm singing it. You know what I'm saying? You right? You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
That's how it happens. So it's like it's not really a good song, but you played it so much. Now I'm just forced to sing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's embedded in you. It's repetition. Like you go to sleep, you hear the radio. Oh, it's there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a fact.
I mean, it's just certain songs they play on the radio, and I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm singing this song.
I know.
But it happens. But it's a way of hypnotism.
Yeah.
It's a way of how they manipulate and say, listen, this is what's hot, and they play it so much they force you to like it.
Yeah, they do.
That's crazy.
They
man.
do, and especially if you have a big major label behind you, you know that song is going to get to top of rotation. Okay, let's just be real about that.
Yeah, labels make sure the radio station get the right spin and all that.
They are definitely going to get those spins. Okay, it's up to the artists and other things that they have to do to push it to the top of the charts. But as far as that steady rotation, it's going to be in there. But as like an indie or whatever coming up on your own, you really have to push to get in rotation. And like, well, why should we play Gina Rose? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's bad.
You really got to push.
That's
for
bad.
It,
that's not. I don't like. I mean, you know what? That's bad with that situation, Gina, that someone not looking at your talent. But the bad thing about it, the record labels become all about money, so they're not even looking at your talent. They're looking like, how can we sell you? How can we promote you?
Yep. How can we recoup our money?
How can we get our money back? We put into it.
That's right. How
it
can we
becomes
get
a
that
business.
back?
But you said something key too. I'm gonna tell you what happened. What artists are due to the fact of spread of social media? What artists can do now they couldn't do 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can go make your own video, man. You can just go live.
You can record
actually,
in your house.
for real, you can record in your house
on your cell phone,
and you can sell your own stuff.
So,
I know.
Younger.
It's true. Like you can do everything on your own, but it's up to you to really push it, like we, talking about, and get those views and whatnot. Like some of our artists, I can't think of off the top of my head, but that's how they got signed. It's off their YouTube views. Like, who is this person that's popping? Got millions and millions of views. What? So it happens like that. But you just got to be the one to really push it, and hopefully things work out the way you want it to work out.
Well, that's what's up. Ms. Gina Rose, I want to have you back on the show, man. So let me know when you finish that track. Come on back.
Oh, of course.
Listen, one more time, give them all your information that they can contact with you on.
Yes.
And I'm going to Miss Sophia. I Miss Sophia listening. Miss Sophia, I want you to raise Gina Rose, get Gina Rose back on the show.
I will.
Matter of fact, when you finish that single, I want you to bring it up here. Get Miss Gina.
I will bring it up here.
Get with Sophia. And tell her, listen,
we shall get that spin going.
I'm ready to give the Cookout man that feature. You know what I'm saying? So put it out there. So go ahead and give them all that, Ms. Gina Rose, before we wrap this up.
Yes. Hey, you guys. I'm glad everybody's tuning in live. Thank you again, Pastor Q, for having me and reaching out. Like, I appreciate it. Thank you guys, ladies. too. You guys can find me again on social media, Instagram, Miss Gina Rose, MSGINAROSE, YouTube, Gina Rose 1, the number 1, Facebook, Gina Rose. What else am I missing? I said Instagram and all that stuff. And all that stuff. I mean, you can Google me too. Google Gina Rose and you can see my full bio, see what I've done, stuff like that. And, that's where I'm at.
Well, that's what's up, man. Miss Gina Rose live here on the Cookout. Yeah. We be back, man.
Oh, wait, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I sing something real loud?
Oh, man, do something,
like
please.
Song for
man, give him something. Man, I thought you, man, let's man. And you know what? They said, hit something for us real quick, one. That's what I said.
No, sorry, I'm not about to.
I said you're up
She's about to sing.
I'm just going to
see how to record
a little something.
I know we got Mitch.
Oh, let's go. I'm coming.
I'm not going to do my segment tonight because we don't have enough time.
Oh, Aunt you
It's 9:39. You want to be talking. You want to be talking. You need to speed it up. We're not going through these interviews quick enough, man.
Sweet baby Jesus.
That's what I'm
Still
saying.
in the manger. Okay, go ahead, Miss Gina Rose. I'll deal with her later on.
I'm going to just sing a little bit of Shaka because that's one of my top, right? And I always sing this song.
Yes.
All right. I will love you anyway.
Ooh, hey.
Even if you cannot stay, I think you are the one for me.
Yes.
Here is where you ought to be. Ooh. And I just won't satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine. I can't deny it.
Sing it.
Don't you hear me talking, babe? Love me now or I'll go crazy. All right, that's it.
That was
man.
Yes.
Hey. Man, Miss Gina Rose, that's right, giving y'all that old Shaka
Yes,
Khan.
Miss Gina.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. That's the only
Did y'all
part
hear
he's
Miss
like on
Gina?
that
Y'all
joint.
heard Miss Gina?
Shaka Khan.
Yes.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, Shaka. I love Shaka.
Yeah, I know a little bit all about that. All right. Well, listen, man. Thank you, Miss Gina Rose, for coming here live on the Cookout, man. She just tore it up for us here, man. Shout out to all y'all listeners. We be right back with my main man, Mitchell Johnson, talking about the coffee business. Y'all stay tuned live in the Cookout, and we out.